Yep. Hello. Are you George, the George?
I am the George.
Nice to meet you. First time being here. We've been down here several times, but first time getting in here.
Awesome. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
So we were just seated, and walking in the building, greeting us was actually George himself from Wine Bar George, his restaurant, which was pretty cool. First time being here, and we got to meet him on the first time. He is known to be here very often, so that's pretty cool. Current wine list here.
Okay, for my drink, I ordered the Roxbury, which is Buffalo Trace Bourbon. I'm probably gonna butcher some of these. Cynar, grapefruit liqueur, Puntin Mess, and orange bitters. I'm sure I mispronounced some of that. It comes in this beautiful glass. It's really good, but also really strong. You definitely get a very strong, high quality bourbon taste. And then I'm getting a bit of the grapefruit liqueur flavor on the back side of that, but those are the two main flavors, bourbon and the tiny bit of grapefruit coming through at the end. But it's delicious, and I definitely would order it again. You have to like strong drinks, and you have to like bourbon, though, to like that. But definitely delicious.
I ordered the Krombacher Pilsner from Germany. It's very light, refreshing. Drink it again.
So I have the mac and cheese and the fries. I've already tried it.
Is it good? Would you recommend it to your other little friends? Ezra, what do you got?
Awesome. One spot and
Okay, so the Saganaki comes with these crispy baguettes. I'll pull the piece off. I'm going to try it here. That's good. It definitely is a rich cheese. A little bit goes a long way. Nice tartness from the lemon. Perfectly crispy baguette. I would definitely order this again.
I'll be trying the mac and cheese bite here. It makes you feel like you're full, but a high-class full. It's very delicious. Nice creaminess in the middle, crunchy on the outside. I wish we had more. Okay, now I'm gonna try this Saganaki. It's very rich. The lemon puts a very nice acidic balance to it. Makes you want to yell Opa.
Okay, and I'm going to try the Iberico pork pluma. That's amazing. It cuts like butter, practically melts in your mouth, and then the sauce with it adds like a fruity note to it. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it is delicious.
Try all this. A little bit of everything. pork, which is raw cabbage, a little bit of the sauce. I truly mix it.
Very good.
Is your mac and cheese good, Cam?
That was very good.
Amelia, is the mac and cheese good?
Okay. Our amazing server Omar and I were talking when I got here, and I was asking about their frozen wine cocktails. They have a list of them, and a lot of the time those are very sweet. So I asked him how sweet they are, as I'm not a fan of really sweet drinks. And he said they probably wouldn't be my style. But he did just bring over their frosé for me to try so that I can see my thoughts on it.
No, that's not apple juice. It has.
That is really good. It literally tastes like
That's what looks like.
frozen red wine. And it's very tasty, a little on the sweet side, but not overly sweet. Okay, so final thoughts. What'd you think?
Wine Bar George, I would recommend it to anybody. Very good food, very nice atmosphere. Obviously, if you have any questions about wine, they will have a wine, can't think of the word, connoisseur. Sommelier come up and explain anything you need to know about the wine.
I was telling Jesse on the way over here, like, they expect questions about their drink menu. They are prepared to answer those.
Also, it's really nice to walk in and have George himself standing there greeting people as they're walking in. So, Wine Bar George is there quite often. It's not rare to see him, which is very nice. But food, amazing. Again, recommend it to anybody, and we'll definitely be coming back.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back again. I like that it's a good date night spot or girls' night out kind of spot, but you're also welcome to bring your kids. Our server and the hostess both talked up our kids and had a great time with them. We're very interactive with them. I really liked that. A couple super nitpicky things. We were seated at a high top that is shaped like a wine barrel. That's really cool. I'm 5 foot tall, and the chairs that we were sitting on, the ledge where you'd put your feet, like my feet couldn't quite reach, which basically resulted in them dangling at a really awkward angle.
But pro to that, we had a child in a high chair, and they had the high top version of the high chairs, which was very nice.
It was really nice that they thought that through. I don't like when a restaurant has high tops but don't think how they're going to put a child at the high top. Also, I probably would have ordered a glass of Prosecco, but it was a while before our server came back to check. When he was at our table, he was very attentive, but he also had a larger table that I think he was a little more tied up with just due to the size of their party, which is fine. We get that that happens. Again, completely nitpicking here. And at that point, I didn't want to spend $12 on a glass of Prosecco that I was going to possibly have to chug because our kids were just, you know when you can sense that your kids are about done with the meal? We were approaching that mark, and it just probably wasn't worth it. But he was great when he was at our table. So
final total, they do not offer annual or DVC discounts except for at lunch. So our dinner ended up being $99.05 before gratuity. But I think that was, for the price and the food, very worth it.
Yeah.
Very good.
The
Again,
Iberico pork added a lot to that cost, actually. That's a pricey dish. It's worth it. The quality of meat is not something that you're going to find most other places. However, one more thing to nitpick on that. It used to be a larger portion. Oh, thank you. Our baby lost a shoe and someone was nice enough to let us know. It used to be a larger portion and was served with a potato side, making it almost more of an entree, and that's what the menu still lists, and it ended up being like a Brussels sprout slaw situation,
which was good.
Delicious. I really enjoyed it, but I think it loses a bit of the value there, and it wasn't noted on the menu or communicated to us prior to arrival. We didn't mention it or anything, but just an observation, and I know that I saw another review on that from a couple weeks ago that was the same, so it's most likely a permanent change that hasn't been reflected yet.
So tell us, have you eaten at a Wine Bar George before? Are you excited to try it? Let us know down in the comments.
And is it on your list to try now that you've seen a review of it? Are you planning it for your next trip?
So as always, like, subscribe, and continue our dining reviews as we get to them. Thanks for watching.
Bye.